Welcome back to the Tennessee Frugal Craftsman. I have got some small trees here that are just kind of in the way of falling some of my bigger trees. And so this is one. It's just a small tree, probably 50 feet, but it's, 6 inches on the butt. I think I'm going to try to fall it out into here. It's not going to hit my dipping trough, that's for sure. And then this one here, it's kind of tied into this hardwood, and it's leaning, sorry the sunlight's right here, but it's leaning down in this area. So I think I will try to take that one down. Of course, this one here is leaning really hard. It's just some of these trees they're not really big, but they're kind of in the way of some of my bigger trees from coming down. And so, for example, this tree here is a nice tall tree, and it's kind of leaning down in that direction. So I've got to take down some of these smaller trees. Of course, this hardwood is right in the way of that tree. So these are the joys of trying to pull these trees down and leave some of the nicer hardwoods intact. And like I said, I don't want to take down all my hardwoods. That would be the easiest way, obviously, just knock them down and then fall the trees wherever you wanted them. But so yeah, I think tonight, try to take down these two here. They're smaller ones, and get them out of the way. And then maybe come around and take this one here, and that'll hopefully open up to take this one to leave some space, because most of these are leaning, so I'll just let them go the way they're leaning. I don't have to put a tie on them or anything. They're not going to be anywhere near anything that can do any damage. So I'm going to set you up here and let you come along. I know that the sunlight is coming right in that direction, so let's see if I can get it set up where you're not having the sun directly. Yeah, that one's going to give you the sun right directly on you. Well, that small one come down easy enough. Like I said, I'm opening up my way to some of these bigger trees here. This will eventually be the front lawn here. Okay, that one's all cleaned up. It's a small one, obviously, but it fell exactly where I wanted it, right between these two trees, so it came right down there towards the wood pile. No harm, no foul. It's all picked up. The next one is this smaller tree right here. I'm going to follow it right out towards the wheelbarrow. I'm going to move the wheelbarrow first. But I got a total of about 56 feet out of that small tree. Now most of these are going to be boards and a few studs. Maybe get 2 or 3 studs out of each of these on average. They're smaller stuff, 6 and 8 inch down to about 5 inch. So just 8'6" stuff, but hey, need to get cleaned up and I'll make wood out of it. So let's bring you along for this next section. See if I can find a safe place for you. I think I'll park you where I was last time when you almost got hit by the tree. I'll set you right there. The one that went out. I've got that one all the way over there. That was 5 8'6" pieces, so roughly 42 feet or so. So these two small ones here and there are now down. That's going to give room for this big one to come through. I also have, I think that small one right there needs to come down too. I'm just like I said, picking away at some of these ones that are, it's going to take some time to, you know, mess around with them a bit, but I'll bring you along for it. I just wanted to add, before I fell out of the tree, the reason that tree fell in this direction, I wanted to go over there, and the reason it fell there is because I cut it off. I cut the hinge off. I mean, it was a small enough tree and it wasn't moving, and I just, you know, I have a sharp saw and I just took a little bit too much and it came back around, but I knew it wasn't tall enough to actually hit my truck or the dipping trough here, so that's why I wasn't as cautious. Any of those bigger ones, I'm definitely, from this point on, using a lot more care when I am cutting them down. Okay, let's get those last 3 pieces over here. Okay, I'm running out of daylight. I have got 20 logs. Now obviously they are smaller. Kind of reminds me when we used to cut pulpwood. It's about the size of pulpwood. So I got my work cut out for me tomorrow. It's 3 smaller trees, and I'm hoping that I can get through most of them tomorrow, and I will give you a tally, kind of bring you along, maybe not for all the milling process because it's pretty repetitive, but I'll bring you along and tell you what I'm getting out of it and kind of stack stuff and mark it so you can see how much can I get out of 3 small trees that, like I said, most people would just chop them down, cut them up into firewood. So let's see what we can get out of them. And as always, I appreciate you joining me on this nice February the 13th in Eastern Tennessee. As always, I appreciate you joining me, and if you would, please like and subscribe. Make some comments if you have any comments, anything you see that I'm doing that other than, getting the tractor, that's an ideal. No question tonight a tractor would have helped a lot. Most of the trees, just in case you were watching me, most of those logs that I was lifting, I'm very cautious on how I'm lifting those, especially with my back. Most of those are probably 75 to 100 pounds, and I was lifting with my legs and setting them on my shoulder and keeping myself upright, straight when I carried them. So anything over what I figured was 75, 100 pounds, I rolled them over, which I did at the end there. And so, yeah, as always, until next time, you have a great day from the Tennessee Frugal Craftsman.